Hello stamping friends, Jackie Bolhuis from Klompen Stampers. I've got a quick and easy card to share with you today using the Birds and Branches stamp set. Now this is part of a bundle, so you can also get it with coordinating dies and save 10%. But how would you like to save more than 10%? You might have heard the buzz already, but right now during the month of June, as Stampin' Up launches the brand new catalog, when you join Stampin' Up by purchasing the starter kit, you can pick out any free bundle in the catalog. I think the most expensive one is like $60, and it's an awesome special. And I would just like to invite you to come join my team of Klompen Stampers. You know, you don't have to do what I do. And we love hobby stampers. If your wish list is more than $100 out of this brand new catalog, you're silly to not just join us and purchase the starter kit. The starter kit is only $99. You get to pick out $125, plus you get a free bundle of your choice, up to a $60 bundle. So that's, I don't know, do the math. $185 you can get plus free shipping on it. I would love to help you become part of my team. And I promise you, there is no obligation, no commitment, no pressure. You can just join for the discount and be part of the fun. You know, another big advantage, you may have seen my online classes I do each month. All my demonstrators get all of those for free, plus a whole bunch of other awesome perks of being a demonstrator, and I'd love to have you. Now that's not chit chat. I really don't like to do a lot of talking on my videos because I like to get to stamping, but I'm so excited about this special, and I don't want you to miss out on the opportunity to get the best possible deal on your Stampin' Up products. You know, why pay full price when you can get 20% off everything? And I don't know what the percentage off is on that starter kit. It's got to be, I don't know, 50-ish. I don't know. I haven't done the math. You can do the math. But up to $185 for $99 with free shipping, who can refuse that? Anyhow, if you have questions, get a hold of me. I would love to share more about that with you. But like I said, we're here to stamp and to show you this brand new stamp set and give you some tips for putting these stamps together. So let's turn the camera down and let's get started. Sorry about the more chit-chatting at the beginning of my video than I normally do, but I truly am excited about that special, and I want to make sure you get the best possible deal on your Stampin' Up products, and so I needed to share that. Yeah, I'm excited. Can you tell? Anyhow, we are using Birds and Branches. This is one of the bundles that you could select completely free when you come join the Klompen Stampers. But this bundle is so cool. I love the stamps. They're actually a 3-part stamp or 3-step stamping because you've got the bold bird, the detailed bird, plus the wings. So you can mix and match these pieces all you want to get all different looks on it. Now, you can see the catalog has some great samples. I've got 4 more samples to share with you, as well as the card that I'm going to stamp. Now, the one I'm going to stamp, we're actually not going to use the dies. We're only going to use the stamps. And I kind of like to do that when I first introduce new products to you guys, because I want to focus on the stamps and all the different things that you can do with the stamps or how to put them together. Because this one is one of those, I like to call it parts and pieces. You know, there's just so many different ways that you could actually put these stamps together. So that's what I want to share with you. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with the branch here. And what's kind of fun about this is it's like you can build a tree, we'll call it, because there's the larger branch and then there's the shorter branch. So we're going to have our tree coming from this direction, but I want to go ahead and you'll see why. We're going to have a second tree. Let's put that one about right there. So there's the branches. That was soft suede I was using. Next, we'll use Granny Apple Green to put the leaves. Now, the fun part about these leaves, number one, they don't have to be lined up perfect. So those of you that are perfectionists, don't worry about it. Or, you know, they really do kind of fit on all of those branches. But I do like to stamp them once and then just twist it and turn it, hit some of that white space and hit it a second time. That'll just give you a little bit more fullness to your tree. So let's do the same thing here and see how cool it is, because it does fit with both this larger branch and the shorter one. And then we'll come over here and let's do the same thing. So it's kind of like 2 trees meeting in the middle. And I did that because I wanted to put 2 birds. And we're going to put 1 bird on each of our branches. And we're going to do the birds a little the two birds a little bit differently. So let's start with the bird that's going to face to the right, and we're going to ink him up in balmy blue, and we're going to just put him right there on the branch. Now the set also has feet. Okay, so if you wanted to, you could add those too, but I'm kind of keeping a little bit simple here on this card. And then we're going to take the detailed one, and we're stamping this one in Pacific Point. So we're going to put him right on top like so. So there's bird number 1. Now for bird number 2, we're going to face this one. So we're going to face to the right. And this time, again, we'll start with our more bold one, but I'm going to only use one ink pad for this. So we'll stamp in balmy blue, then on scrap paper, and then onto our branch. Next, when you take the detailed part, we're using balmy blue again, but I'm coming full strength onto our branch. That way you can see the two different shades. So now we've got two different color birds going there. Now, one fun thing about this stamp, so let's bring it back here, is it doesn't have a greeting in it. You know, I kind of love when they do this because I can add any greeting. I don't feel like I have to use what's in the stamp set. So we're going to actually pull in the stamp set Lovely You. This is also a new one. Great greetings in here, and I love how they mix the font. There's some fun flowers. I've done some other things I'll be sharing with you in the future using this, but I think it's going to be kind of a go-to greeting set for some fun greetings. Now, before we stamp with it, because I haven't shared this in a while with you, I want to show you how to put the Kling labels onto your stamps. Now, quite often you'll notice I don't put mine on. I think it's kind of because I'm lazy. But all we're going to do is I have the stamp here that, make sure we find the right one. Love is what makes us family. So it's right here on my sticker sheet. So to do this, we're going to just peel off the backing. Now this Kling, they call this the Kling, is super sticky on both sides. So you really do not have room for error. I'm going to go this direction. Once you lay the stamp down, you're not going to be able to pick it up and adjust it. So I'm going to start over here, and I am just going to follow where that's cut out. It's a little harder with these long ones to make sure we fit right in there. We're going to stick it right down in there. And then when I peel it up, there we go. My label is on there. So now we can go ahead and add it to our stamp. And I liked it because I kind of like my words straight. I'm laying it on my grid paper and trying to get it straight on there. And then when I pick it up with my block, I line my block up with the grid paper. And if I did that right, it should be somewhat straight. Now, just because it kind of bugs me when greetings are crooked, I'm going to test it on my grid paper. So this edge, I am going to just line up with an edge on that grid paper. And look at that. That looks pretty straight. You can see based on the grids. That's why I love stamping on grid paper. This is the best scrap paper to stamp on. That's one of those reasons. So let's bring our card back. Looks like I hit a little green smudge there. We're going to fix it. I'll show you how. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead, line my paper up on the grid paper. That way I can kind of line my stamp up as well. And we'll stamp our Love is What Makes Us Family. And then why don't we just come in here and we'll just stamp a few more greenery there. There we go. We fixed our smudge. You know, you can always fix anything. So there is our stamping. Now let's bring in the other parts and pieces I have sitting here. Like I said, we are not going to use the dies, but hang on, because I got 4 super cute cards that actually use the stamps and the dies that I am also going to share with you today. So we'll put that down onto a piece of Pacific Point, and then we'll use some adhesive and add this to Granny Apple Green. Love these colors. Love the bright, bold pop of that. And then I always like to put white on the inside if my card is colored on the inside. So let's see, our white here was 4 3/4 by 3.5, I believe. Now don't worry about these measurements because I will have these over on the website for you. So I will have pictures of both of these cards, well, this card plus the other 4 that I'm going to share with you. So you'll have lots of ideas. And all I'm doing here is just adding a couple of branches to the inside. We want to make sure the inside looks pretty as well. You could add a greeting in there, but I wanted this to be kind of more of a note card, I guess, thing that I'm not really going to send for any reason. I just want to write a fun note to a family member. So we'll stick that on the inside. And then I have a saying that says, no naked envelopes through the mail. So we'll go ahead and we'll add some tree branches on our envelopes as well. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll double stamp these as well. I just like how it kind of fills it in and makes it look a little bit fuller as the tree. So there is our card using just the stamps of the stamp set. Now let's look at some more cards. This is what the dies look like. And what's kind of fun here is you can stamp and cut out your birds with the dies, or you can just cut out bird shapes. This one will cut out a branch. This is a great border, a circle to make like a window card, and even a nest. So let's look at the cards I made. Several of these I did use that same Lovely As You stamp set. And you can also see the textures embossing folder. I hesitate. I can't remember what it's called. The blog will have all the details. I'll list all the supplies I use. But here you can see where I cut out that circle to kind of make a window. And we have stamping underneath the circle on that Whisper White layer. And as well as some flowers. And there's our bird. Now here, I didn't stamp any of the images. I just used the dies that cut out the branch, the birds. You'll see that these are all brand new in colors. I don't know, Jade, Misty Moonlight, goodness, I don't know. You guys, don't laugh at me. I'm just being real and I'm not going to edit this out. I really don't know all of the names of my new in colors, but they'll be over on the blog post. You know, there's a link down in the description of the video that'll take you over there and I'll list everything along with all the recipes for all of these cards. So if you'd like to make them. Oh, here I came back to stamping and did some die cutting. Here's our nest with our eggs in it. Congratulations. Wouldn't that make a super cute baby card? You know what? And this was very simple. It wasn't any harder to make than the card that I did for you today. It's just that I cut out the bird and the eggs and the nest and so forth to put it together. And then this one, I kind of combined a little bit. We do have the branch stamped underneath, but then we also have the cutout branch. Cherished friend, that's another one. The greetings from that Lovely You. So there you go. 5 different ideas using this bundle. Remember, we didn't use the dies on this one, but I wanted to just give you lots of tips for the stamping part of it. This is one of the bundles you can pick for free if you like it. So remember, reach out to me if you've got questions about joining Stampin' Up! And the Klompen Stampers. I would love to have you be part of the Klompen Stampers and help you enjoy that 20% discount plus a great discount on the starter kit as we kick off this brand new catalog. So until I stamp with you again, have a stamp happy day.